How long is this event, man? Because that means everybody's gonna be farming this. I mean, stage 1 should be easier. Alright, let's make a video on this. Alright, boys and girls. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Everybody on Twitch, go ahead and say hello to everybody on the YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing a video here today, and I'm gonna be learning, actually, with you guys today about this new King of Fighters event. Yeah, there's a lot going on with it. Apparently, it's an event where you get to clear these different stages, and you get rewards for it. You can get these spirit elixirs to ascend the King Fighter, these new characters. Yeah, that you can also summon. There's also boosted summons for it, but you need to collect these coins. So I'm trying to learn right here now with the chat. We have to collect these coins or what? Yeah, so these are the rewards. These are the coins. So obviously we have a chance to summon them. And then we have the elixirs, and we have gear, new gear, right? This new gear, Kyo, super skill damage, and Mai, hyperdrive fill rate. What is this special gear? Can this only be used on these new units, or can they be used on anybody? Yeah, I'm very curious. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the previous update patch video, recommend you guys checking it out. Goes over a lot of the updates here. They did updates on 5v5. I believe they just, somebody in chat just told me as well, they had the notifications turned off now. So you can turn off the notifications, the cutscenes at the beginning, to make the runs faster. The gear can only be used on the new units. That's what I was thinking, Johnson. So apparently this dungeon is actually pretty hard, but as you can see, I'm clearing the beginning or the first couple stages of it. So it's kind of easy. Not too many people been able to clear the 10th stage yet, and I'm not really sure what the strategy is compared to some of the other stages. So we're gonna kind of see and kind of, you know, figure it out together, because I'm sure some of you guys are confused about it as well. Let's see here. Where's the new auto skip cutscenes? There we go. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. You also get special ascend material there. Okay, and the ascend is to ascend these new units, I'm assuming, right? Wow, you just go right into the game. That's very nice. Also, the elixir with the F can only be used on them as well to ascend. That's what I figured. So everything about this event is farming up coins, farming up elixirs, farming up gear that can only be used on these new characters. And I believe the event's gonna be going on for about 3 weeks. So you want to collect these and get these characters. Yeah, it's not clear yet if these characters are like super strong or really OP or really viable in certain aspects of the game that you know, want to potentially clear. So if it's limited, I recommend that we try to get it. Yeah, this is really nice. Which color of each new fighter chat? Oh yeah, there's different elements of these 4 and 5. Are they both 4 stars or 4 and 5? Probably 4 and 5, right? There's different elements too. Yeah. I wonder if they actually display all the monsters' skills already. We can take a look at them. Yeah, we'll check out the new skills. Check out the chat, specifically Water and the Dark one. Let's check it out. New units are always pretty exciting. Ultimate Mai. All right, let's go ahead and check it out here. Check out these graphics. Yeah, for those of you guys that are watching this video, yeah, if you haven't downloaded the game yet, again, just to mention, it will be in the description below, just like every other video. Download the game. It's available on iOS and Android. And again, before we get into looking at these skills, big shout out to Gameloft. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video here, as well as sponsoring the streams. Keep in mind, we do stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so make sure you join us on stream because we also do have giveaways. They've given us the opportunity to give away 500 gems and a tutor puff 5 times every stream we do. So make sure you guys come in and join us for your chance to win those. Yeah. And as well as, you know, I believe games are more fun to be played with, you know, a community. So feel free to join us. We usually start at around 4:30 PST, 4:35ish PST. Yeah, on the Twitch channel. All right, let's take a look. This is Ultimate Mai Shiranui. Hit 3 times in quick succession. After using a super empowered skill, the next 3 hits remove a legendary debuff from one nearby ally and generate bonus super points and hyperdrive points. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what these super points and hyperdrive points are, but because it's removing a legendary debuff, I'm assuming that this unit that they created here, these units that they created here, are going to be really good in using the co-op mode. So that's my hunch. Super meter generates super points to fill the meter by dealing and taking damage. When filled, it generates 1 super stock up to a maximum of 3. Each stock empowers the next skill. Okay. Hyperdrive meter. Fill the hyperdrive meter by dealing damage and taking damage. Completely filling the meter refreshes the cooldown of Kagerao no Mai and allow the activation of its hyperdrive ability. Bonus damage based on attack speed. Okay, so it's looking to be like these units are going to be damage dealers because it says fighter. Maybe an attack speed crit damage build with some HP subs. Basic skill speed does not increase when attack speed is higher than 1. Instead, wait, basic skill speed does not increase when attack speed is higher than 1. Additionally, attack speed is converted into bonus basic skill damage. So having higher attack speed does not make them first skill faster, but it does give them bonus damage. So will it still be viable to root them on attack speed? I think so. Each champion has 3 bars HP, super drive, hyperdrive. If the meter is full when you use a skill, you get extra buffs. Okay, thank you, Johnson. All right, let's see here. Kachowson. Throw a fan in directions. The fan damages and slows all enemies in its path, stopping on the first champion hit. Generate bonus super points if not empowered. Super empowered. Throw out 2 additional fans. The last fan stuns. Bonus damage based on attack speed. Okay. Hisatsu Shinobi Bachi dashes forward, damages enemies in line. Generate. This is kind of like the Blade Masters, right? Generates bonus super points if not empowered. Deals more damage, lowers attack, and pushes enemy toward their destination. Bonus damage based on attack speed. Okay, so attack speed, crit damage is looking to be the build. Last skill here, Kagero no Mai. Spin with her fans, dealing damaging nearby enemies. Generate bonus super points if not empowered. Summon flames around her that deal damage and knock nearby enemies into the air. Okay, so it's a lot of like CC. Yeah, I've noticed pushes enemies, lots of debuffs like stuns, lower attack, and slows. Yeah, and decent. We'll have to see how the damage is though. Hyperdrive ability, channel a fire tornado around her, instantly generate 1 super stock and entering hyperdrive mode. The tornado damages nearby enemies and knocks them into the air. Can move at 50% speed while channeling. Ah, okay, so you reduce the speed while moving. Activating the hyperdrive ability makes the champion enter hyperdrive mode, which raises attack by 70%, defense by 50%, and move speed by 30% for a short time. Okay, so it looks like they try to generate points and go into different modes. And once you go into modes, you get like bonus stats, whether it's attack, defense, speed, or just more damage in general. Yeah, so we got to keep that in mind for all these Mais. And does have a leader skill of increasing crit damage. Okay, I think this might be one of the only units or one of the first units to have crit damage leader skill. So that's interesting to note. All right, water one. This is the one people said is good. Skill 1's the same. Hishao Ruien Jin. Swipe her fan in an arc in front of her, damaging enemies. Raise attack speed of nearby allies. Okay, this is good. Anything that raises attack speed is pretty nice. Yeah, because that's pretty good. Generates bonus superpower if not empowered. Flips backwards and kicks enemies away, damaging them, raising attack speed of nearby allies. Okay, so it still raises attack speed. So no matter if it's superpowered or not, you're gonna raise attack speed. Yeah, it's just a different, slightly different skill. No my. Okay, whatever. Raises defense of nearby allies. Okay, I can see here. This is like some sort of fighter support type of unit. You're getting some defense. I like this. Yeah, of nearby allies and jumps into the air, diving to attack target area. Damages and lowers attack. Okay, it's always nice, nice debuff to have. Of enemies along her path and near the impact point. Generates bonus superpower if not empowered. On impact leaves a pool of fire that periodically damages. So continuous damage of fire with the lowered attack. Okay, that's pretty good. Sui Chao no Mai. Throw a fan damaging the first enemy hit and inflicting legendary block buff. This is the new debuff that came out with this patch. Generate bonus super... Okay, so I think this is the biggest reason why this unit's good. True or false? They seem to be a unit that does damage, and as well as it soon seems to be a unit that gives buffs and debuffs. It's kind of like, in my opinion, like an upgraded Rhoda, right? Because Rhoda does also have that, you know, attack speed upgrade. She doesn't have the defense buff though, but she has like, you know, skills that kind of support while being a damage dealer at the same time. It's like a premium 5-star like Rhoda, right? With this legendary block buff, which is actually pretty good. That might be pretty useful on Steel Widow, especially because Steel Widow's fire. Or can this legendary block buff only work for co-op? Because I see it being pretty good for co-op. And that's why I think people are really excited about that, because it can be a unit that can be very powerful for clearing Nightmare co-op. That's what everybody's been trying to clear all the time. Water one's very nice, and I think it's mainly because of this block debuff, the block legendary block buff, and the defense buff, and the raised attack speed. That's a lot of things in one particular damage dealing unit. All right, the nature one here. Skill 1 the same. Rui Enba, swipe her fans in an arc in front of her, damaging enemies in cone. That's it. More damage and deals bonus damage based on enemies max HP. Bonus damage based on attack speed. Hisatsu Shinobi Bachi dashes forward, dealing damaging enemies in a line. Generates bonus. Okay. Lowers attack. Spin with her fan, damaging nearby enemies. Generate bonus points if not empowered. Summons a flame around her that damages and knocks nearby enemy into the air. Okay. Very similar to the first one, the fire one. Yeah, same buff. Okay, nature one, fire one definitely look not as crazy in my opinion. If anything, maybe the fire one's a little bit better because of some of the CC it provides. You missed shred defense on skill 1. Oh, that's why, because I was like, the nature one sounds so junk for the second and third skill, but it's the skill 1 that's different. Shred defense. Oh, the shred defense though, is that like unstrippable or something? What's the difference from the defense break and the shred defense? Legendary debuff that stacks with defense break. Damn. Extra defense break that cannot be cleansed. So it's like you strip your opponent, and then after that you make them even more defenseless. Yeah, you take off all their clothes, and then you take off all their box. Okay, that's a little bit too graphic. Light one here also has shred defense, so obviously that makes the light one, you know, pretty strong as well. Empowered enemies max H, same like the nature one. Okay, what do you have about you that's different? Raises defense. You see, that's very nice. So the water one with the light one together can be very strong. That's a lot of raising defense. That's a lot of attack speed. That's a lot of buffs, and you're gonna get that shred defense. It's really nice. And you get the block. Wow. The only thing that the water one has on the light is the raised attack speed. That's it. Everything about the light one is freaking OP. It's like taking some of the most OP skills of them and putting it onto one unit. Yo, give me this one. Let's see how the dark one is. Remove legendary debuff. Raise attack speed. Lower attack and raise defense. Still good. Spit. Okay, so the third skill is not good for the dark one. But the dark one is still good because it does give defense buff, lowers attack, and raises attack speed. So it's still good and viable, but nothing like the light one. Yeah, so feasibly, everybody's trying to get the water and maybe the nature one, right? To have some sort of shred defense. Because other than that, unless you get the light one, you're not gonna have any shred defense. So nature and water look of interest. Okay, sorry. Out of these units, I mean, one of the best parts of this unit is, I mean, I don't know here, you know, if you've just watched for a little bit, you'll notice, yeah, they have great personalities, you know what I'm saying? Like, right here, right? Right now, you say, whoa, that personality right there. You see that? That's what makes them so good, if you ask me. You know, that's just, you know, professional, you know, analysis. You know, been looking through different units over, you know, the course of my career, you know. I do notice, you know, more personality in some of the units than others. All right, let's go ahead and check out the other unit here. The other unit's probably a 4-star, right? Ultimate Kyo Kusanagi. Oh, very nice. All of them have multi-hits. Hit 3 times in quick succession. After using a super empowered skill, the next 3 hits will generate... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't do anything, though. Yeah. When it's filled up... Okay. It's just a basic skill. Nothing on it. All right. Skill 2. Damages and slows all nearby enemies. Or all enemies. Okay, so AoE slow. When empowered, AoE defense break. Skill has 50% bonus accuracy when applying debuffs. That's nice. So you don't really have to go for accuracy on her, which is pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. King of Fighters is my childhood. Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy that they teamed up. I thought that was pretty nuts when I heard about it. Dashes forward, dealing damage to the first enemy hit. Generates bonus, grabs the enemy for a moment, then triggers an explosion. I think the animations of these units would be really cool. Okay, third skill does mark and ongoing damage. So potential unit for different PvE dungeons, right? Max HP as well, increase. It's nice. Check out the water one here. Skill 1, doesn't do anything really. Skill 2, stun, AoE stun. Mortal wounds, so it looks like potentially a blitz unit. And gains buffs when it's in that hyperdrive. Damages enemy, generates bonus. Okay, so it's just a lot of damage. Yeah, it deals bonus crit damage. So water one's more of a damage dealer. And it does have stun and mortal wound as well. Nature one here. Skill 1, nothing here. Skill 2, disorientate. Okay. Yeah, they all seem to have AoE skills, which I think is pretty cool. Let's see here. Mortal wounds as well. Again, nice thing about them, they get 50% accuracy when applying that debuff, which is nice. Mark and ongoing damage. So the nature one's pretty good because of that. But unfortunately, the nature one's not going to be good in Still Widow because Still Widow is fire. So this might be looking for something in Elder Drakes. Yeah, unit for Elder Drake potentially. That can do decent damage as well. Let's check out the light one. Right, this is a little bit more feasible because it's a 4-star, right? Let's see here. AoE slow and defense lowering. Mortal wounds. And mark and ongoing damage. So obviously, the light one again looks like to be the one that does a very, very nice kit of things. Yeah, everything you'd like to do, actually. Literally everything you'd like to do. Dark one. Skill 1, nothing. Punches enemy in a cone. That's it. Deals bonus crit damage. Okay, so it's a damage dealer. Bonus crit damage. Okay. So I don't know. This guy doesn't really do that any debuffs at all. So this is like a really weird unit. Almost every unit in the game does some sort of debuff or some kind of buff. So this one does nothing. He like buffs himself only. And he does a lot of damage. So... if you get this would be a unit to be tested out of interest that might do like crazy damage or something. I don't know. But other than that, that's about it. But overall, both these units look really good. These guys look really good for dungeons, in my opinion. Yeah, they have multi-hits, which is kind of cool. But I'm more interested in my, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I'm not talking about the skills. I'm talking about the person. I mean, I'm talking about the skills, not the personality. Sorry about that. I meant the other way around. My bad. If you guys are watching this video, definitely continue to farm this dungeon. I mean, we have, what, 20 days, 17 hours left. Farm this King of Fighters event because as you farm it, you get those pieces and you use those pieces to summon them. Yep. So now a quick question for you guys in the chat. It looks like there's a new energy to farm these dungeons, right? It's not the regular standard energy to farm it. We can refill this energy. I'm pretty sure, right? I would say in the next 20 days, nobody should be farming literally any other dungeon besides this. You're farming the tokens to summon these guys. You're farming the elixirs to awaken these guys once you get them and transcend them. You're farming the gear to be put, the special gear to be put on these guys. So everybody's gonna be farming this. You farm anything else, you're making a mistake. I would definitely say. For 90 of the KOF coins. Wait, so you use 90 coins to get refill? The tokens you use for summoning are also used to refill the energy. Oh. Ooh, someone's got to do a calculation now. I'm curious how much coins at the highest stage you farm do you get in one refill? And how much is a refill cost, right? So you can kind of get how much your gain is. You get them very generously. I kind of noticed. We're only on like the stage 4 or 5 and we're getting like 20 something. So yeah, if the refills aren't that much, then it's worth 40 to 50 you can get per run. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, if you guys are watching from the YouTube channel, hopefully this video is a little bit more informative about the current event going on, and I'd highly recommend you guys get on this event. Yeah, get on it ASAP. Farm the different dungeons. Don't do any more Steel Widow or whatever you're doing. Yeah, get on this ASAP because you want to get these units. I'm pretty sure they might be limited. Maybe they're gonna get released in the future, but you want to get them ASAP because you want to really use them towards your dungeon teams to improve or even co-op. Yeah, but if you guys are watching again, make sure you guys download the game. The link will be in the description, as well as leave a comment on your thoughts on these units, which one you particularly would like, as well as leave a like and a comment, and we'll go ahead and pick another person from this particular video to give away an iTunes and a Google Play card. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching this video. As always, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Keep the positive vibes flowing. I'll see you guys in the next video, or maybe live on stream for some Dungeon Hunter Champions. Yeah, everybody on Twitch, go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. Hello, everybody.